Okay, so some people know on some of the things that I've been posting that I am actively putting myself out there, going on dates, testing dating apps, stuff like that. And I tend to use those because I live in a small town and I also am a part of the rainbow community, the LGBT community. So I have kind of came to the conclusion that I'm not sure if I want to do it anymore. After I'm seeing the negative comments about, me, the idea of me dating and, looking at how long I've been single from my first significant relationship to now, I have to say that one of the reasons why I'm not finding love is because of the fact that I'm plus size. Now, a lot of plus size people are going to disagree with me and be like, no, girl, like, I found love, da da da, keep going. Honestly, I guess I like the way that I'm in my community. I have a small, close-knit circle of friends, and my social media habits before this year has mainly been on Facebook. So it's more controlled on Facebook. I just didn't realize how fat-phobic people could be until I got on TikTok and decided, you know what, I'm going to try to, talk about my personal journey in regards to dating, in regards to my life and all that stuff. And I discovered just like how mean people really are. Only people that I realize I am attracting is people that want short-term friend with benefit hookup type of stuff. By posting like a picture of me in a sexy pose and like hookup vibes or whatever, and I got so many people trying to match with me, but when it comes to like in actual like settings where I'm like life partner, I'm not getting anything.
I need y'all to pray for me. I'm living with a demon.
Oh, that next one look like it's about to be good. Maybe we'll touch on it, but let's address what the first sister was talking about because I was trying to understand if she was like correlating. I was trying to understand basically if she's just been getting negative comments and she's equating that to fat phobic, right? Because it's one thing if people are trolling you online, right? But it's another thing if what you're saying is that people won't date you because they're fat phobic and you're shaming people because of their preference. Because then that's where my issue was going to arise at that point. Because you can't force somebody on what they're attracted to. And I think I see this a lot. I see this a lot where nowadays people are making decisions. The mass is accepting whatever it is that you want to decide to do and be. But then you're trying to encroach a step further and then tell people like, no, but you need to start now entertaining me and my desires and what I want because I want a relationship. I want this, I want that. And that's where you're not entitled to then force people to basically compromise what they want on your behalf. So I hope that's not what she's talking about. But that's a choice. What is a choice? You made a choice that you want to be overweight. That's your choice. And you can do that. But what I see a lot of times as well is we're not saying that there's people who are short phobic because in today's day and age, The shorter guys have it a bit hard, and it's really being marketed, mass marketed. And a woman will say in a heartbeat that she doesn't want to date a dude that's shorter in stature. Are you short phobic? Because you deciding to balloon to whatever weight that you decide to be is a personal choice, but somebody doesn't get to choose the height that they get to be, right? And even if we equated it to a choice, right? If a dude was walking around here looking like Norbit, he can't then go online and talk about, you know, I think that you all are afraid of me and intimidated by me, and, you know, I deserve what I want, right? Um, because she said that people were more so using her just for situationships in a nutshell. And you get to decide whether or not you're going to be in a situationship.
I didn't want to believe it at first, but I'm living with a demon. This man that I've been with all this time is a demon. And he hate my spirit. He hate that I'm so loving and God fearing and so kind. And he hate to see my light shining. He's a narcissist. Everything all cool until it's not. As soon as we get into it, the low blows. We got into it last night, and ironically enough, he took my phone and hid it before he started really disrespecting me. And he told me, because he knew I was gonna record. I wish I could have recorded for this clip right now. He told me, I can't wait till you
Whoa,
fail. I can't wait to see you homeless. I can't wait to see you down bad, jammed up, knowing that you need me. I just can't wait till everything around you come crumbling down, even though it already is. I can't keep a job. I cannot keep a job for nothing, and it's like everything around me is coming crumbling down. My license is suspended. I got to get my registration and everything on my car, and I can't even do that because I can't keep a job. It's like every time I try to do something good for myself, I try to go get my nails done. He texts me and it's something I ain't do about that. I try to go hang out with my friend. He calling and hanging up with attitudes. It's like every time I try to do have a better day, this devilish ass spirit come and bring me down. And granted, he been like struggling to keep a job or whatever, but whenever he get a couple dollars, ironically enough, he don't never pay nothing on the rent. Like lights and gas in his name, but it's on a payment plan. It's behind. He won't leave because he don't got nowhere else to go. But he always hollering, "You can't kick me out. I live here. The bill's in my name." Just narcissistic. Why don't you leave? We going through this like we was up 3-4 hours last night arguing. We go through this. You tell me you would rather sleep outside and be homeless and to continue to keep living with me, but you keep living with me. We haven't paid nothing but $200 since August rent. It's now September. Landlord even came and asked if we could lower the rent to help us, and we still haven't paid nothing. My landlord just texted me today to say we need to put y'all on a payment plan, or we gonna have to figure out next steps. Like y'all gonna have to get evicted. I feel like everything around me is coming crumbling down because this demon is in my life. God trying to take everything from me. My car, I got a 14-year-old son, and I got a little 2-door car back there, and we about to be living in it. This demon is in my life, y'all. I need some prayer. I ghosted my.
man, there's a lot going on with that one. There's a lot going on. First of all, you're living with a demon. Why would you decide to live with a demon? You didn't know that he was a demon when you started living with him? So that's what we got to address. Because there's a lot of brothers out here getting demonized, man. And I don't know if that's the case. I'm going to just be completely honest. I don't know if that's the case. Um, because she said something in there that seemed demonic to me. She said, he's lucky I didn't have my phone because I would have whipped it out and started recording him, and he knows it. So we're living together, which, in my opinion, if you're in a relationship and you're living with somebody, That's like one of the most intimate things that you could do with another human being. Being in a relationship and living with them. That's pretty much marriage. And you all have literally established a home together. And there's not too many places more sacred than your home. And within an argument, which arguments are going to happen, you will pull out your phone and record it and then do what with it? Like, what are you going to do with the recording? You're going to, because what we don't see, a lot of people will record people and put it on TikTok. And see, she clearly does not, because I mean, we have TikToks for days to review and go over, but the main point that I think that a lot of these people don't understand is that this record is not going anywhere. And this is literally how you chose to portray yourself online. And whatever your mindset and your mental state is right now, eventually you're not going to be thinking that way in a few years. And you're going to see this and you're going to regret it. And not only that, I mean, when you're posting these things, what are people really trying to do? They're trying to gain traction. They're trying to get a lot of views. They're trying to, if it can get 100 million views, they would love that. But why would you want to get 100 million views for this? Like, why would you want that to be your first impression? Why would you want that to be your debut to the world? And that's what we don't address. So her mental state is messed up. There's something off. And see, now, if you're telling me you're going to record him and you possibly have an audience, in my mind, I'm thinking you were going to record him at home, getting in an argument, whatever, and then you're going to put him on for the world. You're gonna display him for the world, and he didn't agree to that at your home. That's the devil to me. You recording me in a moment of an argument and posting it to TikTok because like what is your intention behind that? Is it to mess up his reputation? Is it to stop all his opportunities? Because right now you're kind of going through something with your job. That seems more demonic to me because there's always going to be two sides to the story. There's going to be her side, there's going to be his side, or three sides, and then there's going to be the truth. So I'm looking beneath the surface because she's Freudian slipping a lot of her flaws within this, and she doesn't think that it's an issue. So the fact that you don't think that it's an issue, there's probably more within this that we're not getting to see, um, that you're not withholding as far as to your part in it. And ultimately, you have a 14-year-old. You didn't mention that that was the father. So this is who you chose to be with. You chose, I would, listen, man, I would bet that he's not the child's father. So he's a demon. Why didn't you vet the demon before you let the demon in your home with your 14-year-old? See, your decision making is shot. You moved in with a demon who's doing this, that, and the third, and you've got a demon in the home with your 14-year-old. So we got to stop this, man. I'm getting sick of it. The lack of accountability. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Like the video. Also subscribe if you want to join Limitless Legion. Cash App link below if you want to tip the channel. Buy your boy iced coffee. And also feel free to join the Patreon as well, where I do post exclusive self-improvement content that's not on YouTube. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video.